Hey friends, what's the deal with Christmas trees? I think the average American likely has a Christmas tree up by now, probably decorated with lots of beautiful lights and ornaments, and there's lots of symbolism that comes from the Christmas tree. For example, if you put a star on the top of the tree, it's a reminder of the star that the Magi followed from their hometown far away to see Jesus in Bethlehem. If you put an angel on top, it's the reminder of the angel that came to the shepherds in the field and said, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to men." But I want to talk about one symbol of the Christmas tree today, and that's the color. It's green. So when you step outside and you look around, you can tell if things are alive or not if they're green. If there are green leaves on the tree, if the grass is green, if the bushes are green, you know they have life. That's maybe why we like spring so much. Because in spring, after the long season of winter and the long days of winter, everything bursts to life again. Everything becomes green. New leaves pop out, our grass turns lush and green, and you just feel the joy of having that amazing life, the vigorous life around you. So maybe that's why we bring in the evergreen tree during winter, because it's different than most trees. Where most trees during winter drop their leaves, the evergreen keeps it. It's a reminder of life, even in the hardest season. So in Jeremiah, the prophet compares us to a tree. He says, "Blessed are those who trust in the Lord. They will be like a tree planted by a stream of water." They're going to send out the roots to the stream, and it will not fear when the heat comes. Its leaves will stay green, and it does not worry when there's drought. It will never fail to produce fruit. So the prophet Jeremiah is saying there's something different about the child of God. The child of God stays green in and out of season. In the hardest season, it stays green. In drought, it stays green, and it never fails to produce fruit. It's different, like an evergreen. It reminds us that we have life throughout any season, throughout all the seasons of our life, and actually life that is everlasting. It keeps on going. So how do you stay green as a child of God? What's that stream that's bringing you this life in hard times and in drought? Well, if you turn to John chapter 20, verse 31 says, "But these are written that you may believe that Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, and that by believing you may have life in his name." There's one thing that keeps giving life, and that's God's life-giving words. As we trust what Jesus has done for us, we are like a tree planted by a stream of water. He continues to feed us with his word, and we stay green. We bear fruit. And so every time you walk by something green this Christmas, your tree, your Advent wreath, your decorations that are green, maybe from clippings of the tree, there's a little bit of symbolism for you to make this Advent purposeful. I hope that's helped you. We have a lot more resources to help engage you in a purposeful Advent. Just go to crownlifenola.com and you'll find them all there on our front page. That's it for today. I'm Pastor John. This is Crown Life Church in New Orleans East, and God's peace be with you till we see you again.